So this is Mio Sen. We're continuing with part 2 of Jesus taught about the formless treasure. So if we could reconnect with the truth which encompasses both sides of the coin, then we can experience love for our neighbors, love for everyone and everything. We would experience the true point of natural relationship. Then we could experience heaven. When one is experiencing this natural relationship, this natural love for everyone and everything, then one is experiencing heaven and is fulfilled. One's cup runneth over. He has no need to grasp at the moon. The moon belongs to him, and he experiences this. So the big question that arises is, if the kingdom of heaven is within us and is within every being and permeates every cell, then why are we not experiencing heaven? The kingdom of heaven is the content of our being, every cell and every fiber of our being, yet we are not experiencing it. What are we doing wrong? How have we stepped off the track? We must be fallen angels. To not be able to experience heaven means that we are suffering. How have we separated ourselves from the reality of the content of our being? How have we separated ourselves from the kingdom of God? By separating ourselves from the very content of our being, we have brought about our own suffering. We have the wisdom within us. We all have the wisdom within us. We must actively engage to evoke the wisdom within us. This is not something passive. We must manifest will in order to evoke wisdom. Religions were based upon and arose out of wisdom. One must take the path of one's religion, however, it is very easy to stray from the path. We have the capability to experience the content of another's being because it is the same content. We have the capability to experience the true content of our being. When one experiences the true content of one's being, one also experiences the content of all beings and all things. This takes place in the gut and not in the head. This is an experience. It's not a word. It doesn't come from a book. It's not a concept or a thought. In this way, one experiences true self. One experiences true love which encompasses all things. Why has the consciousness disengaged from the truth? We are not experiencing others as ourselves, the world as ourselves, the cosmos as ourselves, because we have become cut off from the true content of ourselves, the heaven within, both within and without. The consciousness is the point of contention here. The self is functioning on faulty consciousness. We might express it as a mistaken consciousness that is incomplete and which causes suffering. Human consciousness experiences only one side of the coin. Human consciousness abides in one-sided dwelling on duality, division, and sees everything in terms of separation. This is how we have fallen. This is how we have created our own suffering. Jesus taught about the formless world which unifies and equalizes all of us as one and where one's neighbor is himself. This is why we are all equal. We are all different in many ways. It is all right to be different. We are all different and we all have different levels of achievement, intellectually, physically, as well as materially. Differences are fine. It is not the differences that define suffering or happiness. We all have differences in different situations. Where we are all equal is in the kingdom of God, which is always with us. We are different but equal. We must reconnect with the kingdom of God within us. When we are able to reconnect with the heaven within us, then we want for nothing. This is a great equalizer. The rich man may be suffering, while the poor man may be luxuriating in the experience of the heaven within, or vice versa.